Welcome back to CADD4 Lesson 3. In Lesson 2, we looked at creating other materials, such as glazing, as well as stained glass. We also took a look at how to create water. And we took a look at how to add realism to your material without having to further advance your 3D model. So we took a look at adding a bump feature. And that gives your material a more realistic look by adding recess or raised areas in your material. We also took a look at adding a cutout feature. And what a cutout feature simply is giving your object certain transparencies. Okay, so some parts of your material could be transparent and other parts would be opaque. Again, the cutout feature, real great advantage to not having to further complex your 3D model at all. For instance, when you were to create a fence, we could simply use a cutout for the transparent areas. I also showed you how to create a self-illuminating object. Keep in mind that this does not cast shadows or generate any light. It simply just brightens up a material. And lastly, I showed you how to save a material library. So if you've generated or created custom materials of your own and you wish to use it in other projects, you can simply save it as an Autodesk material library and open it in other drawings at a later time. In today's class, we're going to take a look at the following topics. We're going to take a look at how to create seamless texture maps. As you are now aware, a variety of materials like wood or brick or some of the custom materials that you created are using repetitive texture images. And those images could have been downloaded from the internet, taken a picture with your camera. Okay, they're just repetitive, repeated raster images, okay, that are repeated or tiled to create your material. We're going to take a look at creating seamless texture maps, because you never want to see where the material or where the texture map starts and stops. Okay, very similar to when we created that material, the fabric material for our 3D cafe that we placed on the the banquet seating. Okay, that had a poor texture map that was not seamless, and you could really, if you recall, you could really remember that you could see where the materials start and stop. So we're going to take a look at two methods of creating seamless texture maps. We'll also take a look at the imprint command. That enables you to divide a face into multiple faces. We'll take a look at material mapping. Okay, specifically planar, box, and spherical. How is a material wrapped around your object, and how can you control it? So we'll take a look at that. Alright, also this week there is no new assignment for this lesson. You just continue working on assignment number 1, which is materials.